Welcome back to the channel, guys. On this week's video we have two skis in the workshop. This one here is a 2015 or 2016 Yamaha Wave Runner. Now he had an existing fish finder install up the top there, but as you can see up here it's left him with a quite a badly cracked dashboard. Now that's got a reinforcing plate underneath, but it's just not ideal. So we're going to set him up with one of our dash mounted systems with the rod holders attached. But the star of this video is this ski here, which is a 2022 Seadoo GTX Limited. So that's the supercharged 300 horsepower model, and this ski here is getting a Lowrance HDS Live 12 inch. So we come over to my ski over here, you can see up on there that is the 12 inch model, and that is the same model that we will be putting on this. Now I have put one on a Fish Pro before, which is exactly the same hull really, just without the deck extension on the back. So yeah, obviously we have to custom fabricate a mount for this to hold the large 12 inch unit, but we will fab something up for that and go ahead and install that. For the transducer we will be probably mounting it off the transom on our new spring back bracket. So it's just a spring loaded bracket, that's the prototype there, and yeah, we will use that so that can be deployed and retracted if he ever needs to beach launch the ski, or anywhere the transducer might be at risk he can pull it up from the rider's position. So yeah, another thing he's getting is our front accessory mount, which bolts in up there nice and tidy, and attached there is the nav light system, but you can also remove that and put in the GoPro camera mount as well. It's just got a Railblazer starport there, so it's nice and easy to, hello cat, so yeah, it's nice and easy to attach all the different kinds of Railblazer fittings, like the GoPro camera mount, nav lights, all that sort of thing. So yeah, and also a bow tether rope, I'll be installing that. So yeah, we will tuck into it and pull this thing apart and start with the Lowrance mount. Hey guys, so just a little update on where we are at with this GTX 300 Limited. So as you can see, we've pulled all the plastic covers off the front and this plastic cover around the steering column, and that has given us access to inside the ski. And so basically this is where the wiring will run, and what we need to do, so that's, as you can see there's not a lot of support just in this wing mirror part here, which is all that supports the factory Garmin on the Fish Pro. So obviously the HDS 12 being about 4 or 5 times the weight of the Garmin, we have to beef up the mount. So we've got rid of the wing mirror. We've cut the wing mirror out of this top plastic part, this top cover, and it's all basically the mount will go underneath here and this wing mirror part will go back on, so it will look completely factory. You'll never know anything was cut away, but the mount will brace off the insides here, and so this whole top deck will basically be bracing the fish finder, and hopefully that should eliminate a lot of that wobble going on. So yeah, so as you can see I've gone ahead and I've roughly mocked up a handmade bracket. So as you can see, that's where the fish finder mounts over by the mirror, and that branches across the front of the ski just to give you a lot more support. And this is just all cut out by hand, and once I've got a rough model fitting how I think it should fit, and what I'm happy with, I will draw this all up on CAD and then get it laser cut out and make a final product. We can get it powder coated and finished. You can see that's the HDS Live 12-inch at the moment. This is just the one off my ski. I have put in an order for the HDS 12 and that should be here in the next few days with a bit of luck, but I've just been using mine for the mock-up. So yeah, that's about what we've done so far. Yeah, I'll update you when I've done a bit more. While I'm at it, I'll show you another little project I've been working on, which is this extended transom for my 2019 Yamaha FX. So it's made out of aluminium and it's bolted to the ski, so it's strong as anything. It's also filled with buoyancy foam and it's a sealed unit, so that is actually where I mount my fishing kit. But this, I've already tested this with a chili bin full of water and me sitting on the back, and I think that will allow me to carry probably another 200 kg of weight on the back of the ski safely without it being too tippy. Not that I want to carry 200 kg, but it does pay to know that when you've got a full chili bin, which is a 72 litre bin, so that being full should be full of water will be 72 kgs, but full of fish will probably be a bit less, but you want to know you can carry the weight if you ever need to. You can actually stand here, which is actually off the ski. The ski ends about there where this fold line is. You can see the end of the bumper there. So yeah, the ski ends there, but you can actually stand back here and this still stays up out of the water. So just a lot more practical if you want to use your ski for a few more recreational activities. But I'm probably going to take the dog on that. So yeah, that's something else I've been up to in the workshop. Okay, so we have finally got the bracket back from the powder coaters. That is the bracket there, quite elaborate as you can see. We'll get on to installing that shortly. And there is the HDS Live 12. And what we've also done down the back here is installed the transducer. Now that is mounted on one of our springback brackets. So it's spring loaded, as you can see in there, and that is mounted onto our stainless boarding step bracket. So there's no drilling into the hull or anything to install the to bolt the transducer onto the hull. And as you can see, we've got this rope here which goes up to this cleat on the back deck, which will be just by his rear seat. And what happens with this, if he's coming into beaches, ski on the sand or something like that, pull that cleat and it raises the transducer like that. And now he knows he's not going to hit that transducer on the ground or anything, so it's safe and out of the way. And to release it, I'll just press the cleat, lets it back down. Both of these brackets, the springback bracket and the boarding step bracket, will be available on the website shortly if you're interested in them. Right, so as you can see here, we've got the bracket run there, supporting off the entire top part of the Fish Pro, the handlebar part. And we've got the wiring run up through the bracket there. So we will go and reinstall the top plastics of the ski, and then we'll be ready to bolt the fish finder on. We have the ski all back together on the front end. So that is our new bracket. It almost looks like it's floating in position the way I've made this. So you retain that mirror plastic. Obviously you lose the mirror glass on the back, but that's the last thing you should be worried about when you're fishing. But no one really uses mirrors on a jet ski anyway, they're not even adjustable these days. So yeah, that's a nice strong bracket. I could almost swing on that and not break it, and that'll be suitable for our 12-inch screen. Next part is to go ahead and mount the fish finder. Alright, we've got the unit installed. Power it up. As you can see, we're now out on the water. Got the unit powered up. Just ran through a few basic settings on it for the first time. But yeah, I've lowered the transducer down. As you can see, we can just get back here, pull that, and the transducer's up. Click that and it's back down again. So it's as easy as that. Pull, it's up. Click that, it's back down again. Doesn't get much easier than that. Yeah, we're only in 2 meters deep here at the moment, but yeah, we're reading the bottom. 1.6. But yeah, I'll just wait for the ski to warm up, and then I'll see how the transducer reads once we're up on the plane. Right, so we've got a bit of a speed test with the 2D sonar, and I can easily track the bottom to up over 35 knots, 40 knots, so that's a really good result from the 2D sonar, tracking the bottom. Just got it set to side scan now. So I'm going to go up by the bridge, and I can actually just do it along the bank here. You can see the side scan's working pretty bloody good as well. I might actually have to flip the transducer around from left to right, because you need to flip it depending on which way you mount the transducer, because you can mount it either way. But you'll get better readings at high speed mounting it with the cable coming out the back, so that's normally what I do. But I'll just go up to the bridge pylons up here, and I'll see what they look like on the side scan. Now that we're up here, right now that we're up at the bridge, we'll hug one of these pylons and drive right beside it and show you on the side scan. As you can see there, that big shadow there, that's the bridge pylon showing on the right, and as you can see, that's on the left. So we need to get into our sonar settings and do left and right. If I can remember where to find it. Flip left right, there we go. Now that'll flip the views from the transducer around, so they'll be on the correct side of the screen. So if we spin around, once again we'll hug this pylon. Nothing on the left. That pylon is that big black shadow there showing on the right. Cool, so that's all working. I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with how the transducer is pulling up at the back. So yeah, my thoughts on the ski. Yeah, she's plenty fast enough. This new screen on them is pretty cool. there we have it, guys. Unit's been on the water and tested, and it's working well. I'm actually really happy with how that transducer setup worked. As you can see there, tucked up and out of the way. If he wants to go drive this up onto the beach or anything like that, he can do so. And you still get all the benefits of having an external transducer. You get side scan, downscan, all that sort of thing. And a really good reading at speed as well. I didn't test how fast it went because I didn't need to go that fast. But yeah, it's working well. So I'm quite happy with that. I'm sure he will be too. Overall results, I'm pretty damn happy with how that's come out. And almost looks like it's meant to be there from factory.